Thank you so much for joining me. I have to admit, I'm kind of ready to move. So get on your mat. Let's get going. I am going to start all the way down on my back, coming all the way down gently. Take your time. Let's get here. Find your little happy place in your mat. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale as you just transition from whatever it is you were doing into this. Bend your knees, put your feet flat on the mat, shrug your shoulders just once up to your ears. Exhale, reach your arms long down by your side. Press your arms into the mat. Inhale. On the exhale, settle your rib cage in the mat. Make sure that those hips are not tucking when you do that. They get to stay neutral. So right now there's a little space between your lower back and the mat, but my back bottom rib is pressed in the mat. So right from the get-go, even though it looks like we're just laying around right now, there's a little bit of intention here, feeling those abdominal muscles working to keep the ribs down, tailbones reaching long, hips are neutral, pressure on your big toe, your little toe, your heel. Energy between your knees. Your arms are still pressing into the mat. Chest and shoulders could even open up just a little bit more. And I'm going to nod my chin so that I have a nice long spine line. And from here, let's get moving. Inhale. On the exhale, rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. Hold, reach those knees all the way to the other side of the room. I want you to feel the backs of your legs kick in. Inhale. On the exhale, bringing it all the way down. I have to admit, I'm in the mood to do a little hip and some glute work today. So that might be what's coming down the pike soon. So get your game face on because that's what I'm feeling. Hold it up at the top for a nice good inhale into your rib cage. And exhale, coming all the way down. And we're still going to get all the other fun stuff in. Ab work, some back extension, some lateral work, stretching. You know I like to get it all in. So I guess hold on tight. We'll see where this goes. Holding it up at the top here. Arms float over your head, and feel your neck nice and long here as you articulate all the way down. And this always feels yummy. Right up in my lower back. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Arms come down by your side. Rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up. Hold, and arms float over your head and coming all the way down. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Hands are going to float right up to the ceiling. Right leg goes long, left leg goes long. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. And exhale, rolls it up with beautiful control. No momentum. Belly button's pulled back behind you. And roll it right back and down. And inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up. And roll it up. If you need to grab your legs, go for it. Create this positive movement forward. If you need to bend your knees, go for it. And inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts nice and steady. See if you can even keep your feet right where they are so you pull back so hard in your belly button that you're coming up and around your hips. Lift up right here. Pull, 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 pull that belly button back. And this time you're coming down to your shoulder blades. Right leg comes into tabletop. Both hands on that right knee. Left leg is just going to hover off the mat and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. And reach, and reach, reach. Let's switch those hands. So you're pushing and pulling at that with your hands. I'm pushing with my hands, pulling in with my knee. And feel how that just gets right into your abs. A smidge of it more. You are welcome. I know you were saying thank you for that. I can just feel it. Interlace your hands behind your head. And keep those legs reaching long. I don't have the longest legs. I get the most out of what I got. And I hope that you are getting the most out of what you got. Add a rotation. We're going to go nice and slow. The inside of that foot is on the pressing against the inside of your opposite knee. So you can get a wrap as you come across and switch. Wrap and wrap. And rotate it right around your rib cage, getting your obliques firing and ready to play for the day. I am aiming my armpit towards that opposite knee so that my elbow is staying open. And let's hold it. I'm holding it to the right here. Give me a little pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through the center to the other side and little pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything pulls into the center. Head comes down. Hug your knees into your chest. Do a quick rock side to side. Don't get too comfy because we're going to come right back into that position. Head, neck, and chest lifts. Legs come into a beautiful tabletop. And from here, hands come behind your head again. Press those legs out at a 45. Bring them up to the ceiling and bend. Press them out. Bring it up and bend. Press it out. Bring it up and bend. Let's switch directions. Bring it up to the ceiling. Lower all the way down. Bend it right back in. Belly button stays pulled down. Don't let it float up, especially right here while you're lowering those legs down, and pull it in. One more time. Bring it up, lowering it down, and bring it in. Hold, head comes down. Once again, hug your knees into your chest. This time, egg beater those legs around. Don't get too comfortable in this little break. It's going to be literally just a little break. We're going to come back up into that position. Hands grab your knees, head, neck, and chest lifts up. Once again, those hands are coming behind your head. You're going to press those legs out. You're going to pull your knees in. Give me a chest lift as you pull in. Curl it up. Press it out and curl it up. Press it out. This time, lifting, rotating over to the right. Press those legs out. Stay lifted through the center. Take it to the left with your upper body. Take it through the center and take it to the right. Legs are going in and out straight. Just your upper body is rotating. And I feel things getting awfully warm. One more time to the left. Pull everything into the center. Head comes down to the mat. Arms come up to the ceiling. They're going to float all the way down on the mat. Palms facing the ceiling. Glue those knees together tight. Inhale, float your knees over to the right. Use the left side of your waist. Pull it back to center. And take it over to the left. And pull it back to center. And float those knees to the right. Straighten your legs. Pull it back to center. And bend. And to the left. Straighten. Pull it back to center. And bend, and to the right, and straighten, pull it back to center, and bend, and to the left, and straighten, pull it back to center, and bend. From here, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Grab the backs of your legs. This time, press your legs into your hands, sitting all the way up, and I'm going to have you flip over onto your hands and knees. Hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. Knees are right underneath your hips. Really push the ground away from you. Make sure you have pressure on your fingertips and your palms, not just your wrists. Make sure it's evenly distributed there. Elbows are ever so slightly soft. And right leg goes back behind you. Left leg goes out behind you. From here, right foot lifts out behind you. I want you to keep your hips where they are, but lift that leg up and give me a little lift. Lift, 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 and lift. Keep the back of your neck and head lifted up. Your neck and shoulders are long. And you're breathing, of course. 4, 3, 2, last one. Put that foot down. Left leg hovers above your rear and give me a lift. Feel that strength all the way through your body. So this is pretty dynamic right now. I have energy coming out the top of my head, co-contraction of the front and back muscles. I feel my glutes working. Everything's working. 4, 3, 2, last one. Put that foot down. Pike your hips all the way to the sky. And from here, heels reach down to the floor. Rotate those upper arms outward. Feel your neck get a little bit longer. If you need to, bend your knees. Aim your tailbone way up to the sky. Bend your right knee, straighten your left. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Both heels back. Come down onto your knees. They're going to be right underneath your shoulders. Left arm reaches out in front of you, over your head, like you're shaking somebody's hand. Right leg goes out behind you. That elbow and knee comes in, they touch, and reach it right back long again. Bring it in and touch, and reach it long. Bring it in, and reach. And I want them to touch, not just get in the vicinity, but get them in there. You can have them a little smooch. Hello. Mwah. And reach it long. And reach. Takes a little bit of intention, a little bit of extra muscles working to actually get that elbow and knee to touch. One more time. Reach it long from here. I want you to float that arm and that leg out to the side and then right back long again. And out to the side and right back long again. And out and long and out. Hold it here. Just because. Whew. And inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Reach it nice and long again. Float that arm down. Keep that right leg straight and just lift it down. Tap and lift and lift and lift and lift. I have my toe pointed and I'm going to push back into my left hip ever so slightly so that my wrists and my arms are not doing a bunch of work. And you're going to lift and lift. 2 more. Lift. Hold the lift. Flex your foot. Bend your knee at 90 degrees and just press it straight up to the ceiling. Press, press, and press. Press, press, and press. And I'm starting ever so slightly to feel my hips and my glutes firing, which is what I was wanting. I hope you enjoy it too. Is enjoy the right word? I'm going to use enjoy. Feel yourself getting stronger. That's enjoyable. Yes, sirree. And from here, straighten that leg out. We're going to bring it to the side of you. Lift it up as high as you can. Circle it back behind you. Bring it up and tap to the side, up and back behind. And up and side and up and back. Belly button still pulled in. Arms are straight. Don't let the rest of you get forgotten about. See if you can make everything a little bit active and participating in this dance. One more time. To the side and behind you. Get nice and long. Float that leg down. Whew. Have a little tail wag, a little wiggle. That felt lovely. All right, right arm. Let's do the other side. Right arm reaches out over your head like you're shaking somebody's hand. Left leg comes out behind you. Elbow and knee come in, they touch. And reach it long. And come in and reach. Feel that tap of your elbow and knee together. And then feel that energy go long. And bring it in. Get the most out of what you got right here. And bring it in and reach. 2 more. One more time. Hold it out here. Take it out to the side. And then reach it back to long. Arm comes out to the side. Leg comes out to the side. And reach it long. As you do this, I want you to feel how your obliques kick in. That's what's stabilizing you. And reach it to the side. And then back long. And side. And long. One more time. Side and long. Hold it here. Right arm floats down. Push back into that right hip a little bit so that your hands are kind of light on the mat. Lower that left leg down and lift. And lift. And I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling warm. Warm, warm, warm. This morning it was freezing cold. I feel like it was the world's shortest fall. And it was freezing this morning. Feeling very wintry. And here it is, working out. It's hot. It's getting hot in here. All right, hold that leg up. Flex that foot. Bend at the knee 90 degrees and press that leg up and up and up and up and lift. Make sure you're not sneaking forward onto your hands too much and lift and lift. I feel the work stabilizing through that right hip a whole heck of a lot. That left hip is firing 2, 4, 3, 2, last one. Point that foot. You're going to tap it to the side, bring it all the way up, and tap it behind you. Whoo, daddy. And up and behind. And tap. And tap. And tap. I'm not gonna lie, I feel the burn. Are you burning with me? Maybe a little bit? Oh, yeah. And let's do one more to the side, one more to behind you, and bring it long. Bring those knees in. Whew, and shake a tail feather just a little bit. I'm gonna separate my knees, feet come together. Sit back on your hips. Enjoy that little stretch. Take a fabulous little break. Whew. Coming up, back onto your hands and knees. Hips are gonna stay over your knees. And I just want you to walk your hands out. We're gonna do a little puppy. Get that extension through your upper back and chest. And keep breathing. As a little party favor, added bonus to this little fiesta workout, you get to breathe. And walk those hands all the way in. I'm gonna have you flip yourself right over onto your rear end. And from here, it's time to do a little fun with teasers, because that's what I feel like doing, to tell you the truth, and no other reason. All right, I want you to glue your knees together nice and tight. They're gonna stay glued together, and just your right foot is gonna float up to tabletop. Those knees are still glued together. This is going to be a choose your own adventure. Listen to your body, do what works. Those arms reach out in front of you. Chest stays open, and let's take it down. Those shoulder blades are just gonna give a little smooch to the mat, and you're gonna come right back up, extending through your chest, and take it down. And lift it all the way up. And take it down. And lift. We're gonna switch legs. Knees are still glued together. Left leg floats into tabletop. Take it down. And lift. And take it down, and lift, and take it down, and lift. If you're happy here, which might be the spot I'm happy with today, but I'm adding on, so here we go, wish me luck. Float both those legs up. Those feet get to stay right where they are. You're gonna float down to your shoulder blades, and come right back up, opening that chest up, and take it back. And bring it up. And take it back. Those feet get to stay still. Don't let them woggle around. If you have it in you, straighten those legs. You're going to come down. Hands come down to your waist, or your hips, excuse me. They travel over your head. They come back to your hips and sit all the way up. Ooh. And you're gonna come down. Hands come over and down and lift. Again, do what works for you. And reach and down. I'm gonna use my hands on this one because I feel like I'm starting to fade. We're doing one more. Hands come down, over. I'm using my hands, grabbing just a little bit. Reach, hold. Bottoms of your feet come together. Round it forward over your feet. And breathe. Oh, golly. Slowly rounding all the way up, putting those feet flat on the mat. I'm coming all the way down to the floor. Arms come down by your side. Just settle in here for a minute, because we're not done. I'm doing just a couple more things. Hang in there, you're doing great. We're both gonna feel so strong after this. It's here, my glasses are foggy. It's arrived, we're working hard. From here, rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. Those feet are hip width apart. Rib cage is down. Your hips are tucked. When you think you've tucked all you can tuck, tuck a little bit more. Press your arms into the mat. From here, float that right leg up to tabletop. Tap that right toe down, bring it right back up. You are using your obliques to keep your hips nice and level. Don't let one of those hips drop, especially on this side. Don't let that right hip drop. Inhale, taps it down. Exhale, pulls it up. One more time. Hold, extend that leg up, flex your foot, give me a little press up and up. I'm getting multitasking here, reaching with my heel, getting a stretch down the back of my legs and feeling that left butt cheek and those glutes firing. Again, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend that right leg, float it down to the mat and articulate all the way down because of course we have to do the other side. Let's rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. Reach your neck a little bit longer. Open your chest up. Make sure you have that good tuck. And float that left leg up to tabletop. Tap that toe down, bring it up. And tap and bring it up. Hips are up there nice and level. Make sure that that right knee is staying toward the midline. Don't let it go wandering off to the side. You get to show that knee who's boss. One more time. Hold it up at the top. Extend, flex so hard that you get that length down the back of your left leg and press it up and press and press. Press, 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 press. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend, float that leg down and slowly articulate all the way down through your lower back. Whew. And let those knees just rock side to side. Holy moly, good job. You have now entered the stretchy portion of your workout. And I have my eyes closed, partly because my glasses are foggy, but partly because I'm just going to feel my body moving through these stretches. My legs, knees are still just tick-tocking back and forth. Let them fall to the right. Put pressure on the inside of that left foot and push that left hip forward, getting a stretch through the front of that left hip. And that should feel good. Not that the glute work didn't feel good. And come through the center. But some is good in a bad way, and some is good in a good way. You know what I'm talking about. Let those knees float over to the left. Push that right foot down so that right hip is pushing forward, really opening through that right hip flexor in your thigh. Come back to the center. Put your right ankle on your left knee. Float that left leg up to tabletop. Wrap your hands around your thigh. Use your elbow. Just encourage that knee open a bit and float over to the left. And breathe. Put that left leg down. Continue crossing that right leg all the way over. Grab a hold of that right knee with your left hand, cross it over your body, and get your spine just twisting. I feel like that workout took my mind off of whatever I was doing earlier today and whatever I have left to do today, as I feel my mind settle into this stretch. I have lots of thoughts coming in and out of my head. Some of it's a to-do list. Some of it is a thank goodness I just did something great for my body. On the next exhale, come back to the center. Unwind those legs. This time bring your left ankle on your right knee. Bring that right leg up to tabletop. Wrap your hands around that thigh. Elbow encourages that knee open just a little bit, and my hips are staying nice and flat and long on the mat. They're not curling up to meet me at the top. Reach your tailbone and your rear end as far away from you as you can. Float over to the right, smidge of a little bit, and find a nice good exhale. Float that right leg down to the mat. Continue crossing that leg over. Grab a hold of that left knee with your right hand. Cross it all over your body. Extend that left arm out in the opposite direction. I'm going to take my glasses off, air them out. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, little glasses. So silly. Yeah, they're foggy. Just don't ask me to read anything far away or to look at anything far away. How about that? On the next breath, exhale, pull it back to center. Left leg's in tabletop, right leg comes up, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. From here, sit right behind the back of your tailbone. Make a little diamond as you lift your feet up with your legs. Hands come inside, all the way out. Grab your feet, and you're gonna tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Take it back, hold. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up, hold. 1, 2, 3. This is called Seal Puppy. Just have fun with it. It should feel good on your back. Just getting a nice massage. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Coming up. 1, 2, 3. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see you. But I will say thank you so much for joining me today. You did a great job, and I will see you tomorrow. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and leave a comment if you have any special requests. See you soon. Bye.